Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, and welcome to IndieCar's 11th Series International Day. We've got races lined up that'll be taking place up in Canada, across the pond in the UK, and then on the other side of the world in the land down under in Australia. 2 street races and an oval for today. Look at the points as it stands. We're a quarter of the way through the series. Delutaya, 2-time champion, one of the two-time champions in this series, currently leading in points, 123. 36 ahead of Berlium. Top 2 having won both ovals so far. Third is former Nanashi Inku member Suopatra. Very good start to her series, 80 points to her name. Matsumaru 4th, 78. Nori Celesta finally winning the finally getting a podium finish for the first time at Talladega, 5th with 76. Look at the bottom of the standings. The other 2-time race winner not doing so hot, finding herself a 37th, Amiya Aranya, with just 4 points. Nishiza-san not doing so well among the rookies, with just 1 point. Ooh. Hopefully things can turn around for the drivers who are having slow starts to the series as we... Alright. Vancouver. Hosted kart/champ car racing from 1990 to 2004. We're going to be racing on the 1998 layout, 2.866 kilometers. 1.781 miles, 14 turns. 50% damage multiplier, 15 laps. Have a look at a pre-recorded video of a lap there. Racetrack built near the BC Place Stadium, which used to have an inflated dome, but has since been replaced with a retractable roof. Just go around and around and around. Go right. Go around these nice curved turns. Mind yourself. Be careful about the tire barriers. rFactor logic. Tire barriers are more lethal than just regular walls. Go into the traffic lights and the playerist sign. Turn right. Go through there, round and around and around, under the Chrysler logo. Get greeted by some Molson logos and Canada logos. I don't know what that building is, but probably significant up in Vancouver. And then the fastest section under the, whatever. Be careful about the dividing section. That's a section dividing the pit lane and the actual track. One mistake and your nose will get booped, and not in a good way. Load. And, okay. Let's see what the grid is for this race. Alright, so Kiki does qualify for all you fans. cheering for her. She's going to start back on the grid, but let's just see what happens. Saraway, Milky Queen, Elisa, Marudo, and Miruru miss out. So they won't hop in for the race. They get to cut out for now. Hopefully we'll see them later today. Pole will go to Series 2 champion Neko Kamiyama. Starting alongside her is Akame Nimune. Vienna and Kagranana are on row 2. Good start for Ami. Good qualifying session. Ami and Ayami, 5 and 6. DM and Nacho. And Catania. Ui, Uno, and Bao. Nishiza-san, Shondo, and Tob. Tone, Patra, and Shy Lily. Miori, Moriko, and Healthy. Lily Hops, Natsume, and Annie. Well, Delu didn't even show up for qualifying for this race, so she just invoked the previous race winner's curse. Himari, Leaflet, and Tenten. Artie, Tricky, and Kiki. Alright. Everyone is in. This is a 15-lap race. Come on, frame rate. Don't screw up on me. Man, what's with the delayed controls and stuff? I have a streaming obligation to fill. Don't screw things up for me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to rewrite the whole entire grid and start over. We're all set to go, and let's get the music going and see how this race goes in the first of 3 International Day races. Is the music loud? Shouldn't be that loud. Should be like a... Could be 15%, okay. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Okay, everyone's clean so far. Remember, the new rule, we need at least 10 cars having a clean start and not going stuck for the start to be perhaps valid. Alright, 15 laps at Vancouver, led by Nekarine and Numi. And here we go to the green flag. Often running good start by Nekarine. Numi and Vienna behind her. Scanning through the grid. Making sure everyone is nice and clean. Remember, 50% damage, otherwise there's a good chance that none of the cars would make it to the finish line. Whoa, careful. Numi, going 90 degrees right there. Going perpendicular to where the track layout is supposed to be. Man, Ami has been having a rough start to her title defense. You can't drive upside down. Okie dokie then. You go around this camel's hump, for lack of a better term. And then you go around here. Watch out, don't slam into the dividing section, because that would be not great. Tuckerine, Vienna, Catania, your top three. The two of the top three are the South African buddies. So very good for these two so far. Nacho Neko having to pit, no front wing. Ami staying out for some reason. Probably because both front and rear wings are intact. Vienna has taken the lead. She still has yet to score her first IndyCar win. Got a couple podiums, but no win to her credit in several series that she's competed in. Might today be the day in which she ends her win drought? Just scanning throughout the cars. Nacho's out. Well, that was a crazy camera angle. The car's with Nekarine's car going all willy-nilly like that. So, we're through two already. 1.945 lead for Vienna, the former Cloud9 esports member. Well, Uno's having a bit of issues. Of course, attempting to go through the around that tire barrier. So into pit lane she goes. Some cars are having issues. Take, for example, Hanamori Healthy in this replay. Take, for example, Bao in this replay. They already done, I'm sorry to report. Suo Pato 29th, oh, that is just brutal. Tom Catania hitting, I guess. Whoa, man! Patone, not a clean entry into that turn. Of course, Ami would be the one to collide into her. Now, shocked to go through this whole lap without the front wing and to most certainly go into pit lane. Please tell me 1010 it has an intact car. She does. Like the new livery. Vienna, Nekarine, Numi. Careful stranded car. Gotta go around her. Don't run into her. I said don't run into her. It's a big mess all of a sudden. Ay, 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 ay. Look at that again, because, yeah. Certainly something happened here. Somehow she popped up into the air like 20, 30 feet, and yet still has all 4 wheels intact, which certainly does say something. Nürburgring has regained the lead. What happened to Vienna? Ooh. Well, she's certainly not going to win today's race, I think. Have there been any more DNFs? No. But for some strange reason, Bao still hasn't teleported back into pit lane. Nishiza's pitting. Ami. Of course, what did we expect after losing her front wing? Leaflet is DNF. Numi is the new leader. Oh, that's not a good camera angle. There's a hole in their side pod. There we go. That's more like it. IME second. She herself has a long win drought. I don't think she's won since forever. Shundo third. These cars are fine. So much mayhem, and we're only through like 5 laps. Now eventually drops down to accident level. DM is stuck in pit lane. Unlucky. Nürburgring out. So there's pole position driver out already. I am me mama. The mama of Healthy. Chabelle Tanya. And Yozormel at Yumi's tail, inexplicably touching wall, both of them. I am wanting to pass Yumi somehow, but I don't know, we'll just come back, I think. Iki! My goodness, what a race she's having. Starting off back in the grid, finding herself in the top 10. Very, very nice for the bunny rabbit. Other bunny rabbits who might as well, who may be dropping off from the series after this month. Just doing okay in 11th. One car is in the void. Ooh, more goes void. A rare street race dropping into the void. You only see that in like usually only see that in like ovals, not as much in road and street courses. Well, IME all of a sudden has gotten into the lead. Are stuck. Healthy, not so healthy. Let's look at the replay. Being tossed and turned like a hamburger patty. Certainly, IME wouldn't like to see that to one of her daughters, but she's but she is currently focused on trying to get her first win in ages. I believe her last win, her second win, took place in St. Petersburg Series 2. I believe that was the first street race of that series, which was forever ago. Oh, thankfully, 1010 made it through around that tire barrier with no issue. How is IME doing? 0.732. There's a massive gap between Numi and the new third-place driver, Natsume. Whoa, 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 careful, IME. I'm still 2 down. We've only got 4 drivers out of the race. 19 are in the lead lap. Whoa, whoa, IME, again. Try driving properly, if you could. Do we have any more incidents? As far as I can tell. We're more than halfway through this race, so this race will be marked as official. Numi retakes the lead! Akama Nimune looking for her very first IndyCar win, while Ayumi looking for her first win in what seems like decades. Trying to mine the tire barriers. Go around these 14 turns. I believe this track has 14 turns. Well, Kiki has dropped a spot, but still doing pretty good in the top 10 still. Of course, the top 5 finish would work wonders for Kiki. Still don't see much when it comes to incidents. Katone is in pit lane, hasn't made her stop and is getting back on track. Ayumi has retaken the lead. Kamishiro Natsume, Series 4 champion, still a massive third behind these two as Numi steals back the lead. Look at the replay. Why do the overtakes for lead always happen when I'm not paying attention? Oh, mistake by Ayumi on that turn. Numi taking advantage of that hiccup to go ahead of Ayumi Mama. They are both neck and neck. Ayumi and Numi. Ayumi goes to the front. Both make it around that divider with no issue. Bad move by Natsume. There goes both her wings, so she's gonna have to pit after this ensuing lap. Fallen Shadow may improve into a provisional podium spot. Still no one out of it after those four right there. There's just no point for Natsume to push hard as she has no front nor rear wings. Just let Shadow pass you by, please. Round the hump they go. Miami good. Numi a bit shaky, but her car is still intact at least. Natsume, of course, is having to enter pit lane, which means Fallen Shadow will go up to P3. Never mind, Miori Celesta has jumped into the 3 spots. Less than 4 to go here in Vancouver. First of 3 International Series races. Annie, of all drivers, in 5th. Just a wee bit ahead of Furry Tenten in her new plaid livery. Look how bunched up these cars are. Very dangerous. Oh, no, not good. Not good, not good. Ah, man, Shiguri Ui is injured. Shiguri Ui is out of the race. Unfortunate for her. Probably not quite as fond of street races as she is with permanent road courses. You're 80% of the way through this race, 3 to go. Miami leading by around 3 seconds. Numi has to pass by a couple cars, separating herself and the race leader. Tenten to 3rd. Furry Tenten looking for consecutive top 3 finishes this series. Still a long ways out here. "16 drivers in the lead lap, maybe fewer now, as Lily Hops is having to pit. Down to 2 here in Vancouver. Top 5 all made it through nicely, it looks like. Slight bump to Imey's front wing, but yeah, that could easily be remedied. Numi's front wing more west for the wire. Ooh, mistake by Irony! That's gonna cost her front wing. We have a real development here in the penultimate lap of this round. Holy cow, things are happening here in British Columbia. Like that blooper on that turn, force IME to pits. No, she's staying out. She is gonna meet the white flag, but might rFactor and its silly AI force IME to go into pit lane to end the race? Let's find out. IME, Numi, 10-10. Your top three here. Keep an eye on these drivers. Laptop of Natsume separating IME and Numi. Numi wants to win legitimately. 10-10 doesn't seem like she has a shot of getting a race win, but still needs to hold off Miori should she want to get another podium finish. Will it be a stop in pit lane, or will it be an end to her win drought, or will Numi just legitimately pass IME by? In fact, it will be Numi passing IME in the last couple turns, and Akama Nimune will grab an IndyCar race win for the first time. Numi wins in Vancouver. IME does finish second, and Hurry 10-10 does grab third here. Congratulations to Akama Nimune. She is an IndyCar race winner. Hiki, a top 5 finish. Finishing 5th, Miori Celesta will finish 4th. Ami much better this time around, finishing in the top 10. So, Numi, from a start of second into victory lane, early blunder by the pole sitter Neckarine, a DNF for Neckarine, and then battle to the very end with IME, and last turn push by Numi, giving her her very first IndyCar race win, so GG no Ray. IME does get second here, but she'll have to try again in another race in hopes of breaking her win drought. Congratulations to Numi, a first-time IndyCar race winner. And Hurry 10-10 in her very first race in her new livery, a podium finish. Let's check out the names. Tanya, healthy, Yeah. Natsume, Vienna, Platone, Lily. 5mm, finishing 20th. Nacho, Patra, Tub. Ui, Uno, Neko, Moriko, Gang Void, Leaflet, and Bow. Add the names to the points standings. See how it affects the Road and Street classification. All 30 names are in, and then Nekarine will get a consolation point, 2. And we're going to mark her as pole sitter for that race. And medal counts. Let's see. Numi, IME, and Harry 1010. Yep, does make sense. Road and Street classification first. Nimone leading that classification with 106 points from the races at St. Petersburg and Vancouver. Nacho Neko is second with 75 points, and we have a tie for third. A tie for third between Tricky Wee and IME. Both on 74 points in that classification. Both with a second place finish and a 9th place finish, so am I having issues with the stream? The live clock doesn't seem to be going up 1 second at a time. Yeah. Anyway, both Tricky Wee and IME with a 2nd place and 9th place finish in the 2 street races so far. So they're both tied for 3rd in the classification. Overall, we have Delutaya still leading, despite not showing up for qualifying for this race. Numi's now second, 116.10.10. Is third with 114 points. And then Miori, 112, and DM, 89. It buffers sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, well, let's just see how my connection holds. As we move on to Rockingham, the other Rockingham. It's 1.4 something oval. 1.479 mile oval. 4 turns, 3.5, banking is between 3.5 and 7.9 degrees. The YouTube studio is looking hunky-dory, I think. If we're talking about use in real-life IndieCar / karts, it's hosted the Rockingham 500 a couple times, 2001 and 2002. Um, let's just have a look at this preview. You just go around and around and around for multiple turns. We're using the Super Speedway kit layout, even though it races a bit slower than, somewhat slower than more traditional quad or tri-ovals in the US. Showcase one more lap just in case. Down turn 2 and then turn 3. And then once you see the grandstands, you're almost home free. Just gotta go around turn 4 and then you make it home. Alright, 42 laps, 100% damage multiplier, I'm pretty sure. Then looks good, so let's load the track. And see how it is. I'm gonna load the grid and reroll because I don't like where this is going. Well, Numi has invoked previous race winner's curse here. Just missing on the cut for this race. Trickery and Vienna also missing out. Imari and Uno miss the cuts. So there are no shows here. And who's pole for this race? It's Shy Lily. Yeah, that's right. The Shy Lily. Going alongside her in the front row is Tob. Row 2, Bow and Leaflet. Row 3, Sorrowway and DM. And then we have Lily Hops, Lisa, and Patra. I Am E Milky and 1010. Hiki, Artie, and Uwe. Moriko, Healthy, and Catania. Nacho, Pochi, and Nana. Natsume, 5mm, and Maya. Maya certainly does need a lot of help. Only 2 points to her name so far, and finally showing up for a race after 3 consecutive misses. Tanya, Shadow, Rurudo. And finally, Nina, Mio, and Meru. 42 laps for this round 5, taking place in the Rockingham, UK Oval. Because we're going to have oval races here. Submit. Capture good. And music, and then we're gonna get to racing. Shy Lily and Tob, your front row, and then second row is Leaflet and Bell, and then Sarway and DM, that's your Firestone Fast 6 for this 5th round this month. Oval Racing in the UK here. Let's see how it goes for these 30 drivers. 42 laps. Pace car pulls in. We are set to go here in Rockingham. Green flag! Up they go! Let's see how everyone fares in this opening lap. Some pushing and shoving. Shy Lily will lead this lap, followed by Tom and Bao. All Chevy drivers. Everyone has made it through the first lap with no issue. Someone has lost a wing. Most likely a front wing. Healthy. Again, having issues. Being not so healthy. Oh, come on, man. I said, come on, man. Please don't do her dirty like that. Well, if there's a positive, she has all 4 wheels. Nana only has 3. Yeah, look at that. We have a major oh-no, ladies and gentlemen. The car's just bouncing around all willy-nilly. Good God, why is everyone still racing? Some damage for Moriko's car. Multiple cars are pitting. That must be like about half the field in pit lane. We have some crazy shit happening here. At the other rock. Tob, in the lead. The obligatory rFactor fatal crash within the first 10 laps. You are definitely right. In that regard. So, how many drivers are on the lead lap? Did I see a loose wheel pop out somehow? Or are my eyes deceiving me? Man, I don't know. Because of course 1010 is 3 behind, and so's DM. Only 10 cars are in the lead lap. Already a whole lot of beef here. And this is supposed to be a 42-lap race. How is it that this race is less clean than at Talladega last Sunday? Most everyone's still alive, save for Nana, sadly. Still well, they have gone back on track. Literally, because they are racing on one. I don't even know what Lily's trying to accomplish here. Bob! Let's see. Tob. Has won 2 races so far. Both on ovals. And if she wins here, it would be another oval race win, but there's still like 32 laps to go. So much mayhem, and we've only completed like 10 laps so far. And Tanya's been in pit lane for quite a long while. Anywho, Patra has passed Lisa to E4. Now just staying behind Shy Lily. Bob leading by 1 second. Things seem to have stabilized for the most part. Everyone just playing it safe, going single file, not being too risky. Bao and Shy Lily are neck and neck. 2 whales. Now is obviously termed a whale. I believe Shy Lily is also a whale tuber, but here they are just trying to battle it out for second and third. Eventually something will happen. Don't leave me hanging with this one car ahead of the other by half a car length harebrained scheme. Man, I thought Shy Lily's gonna remain clear ahead of Bao, but no, Bao's gonna do it again. It's like listening to the Chili's "I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back" jingle, and they don't get to the part where they say ribs. Come on, why going to the baby back part and not saying ribs? Okay, there's the ribs. Alright, well, thank God that madness is over for the time being. Well, Kiki's 20th, but still barely in it. Able to keep racing, at least. 9 cars in lead lap. Tanya 6 laps down. Nina 5 down. Race will be official once we have completed 21 of these 42 laps. Was Val gonna do that silly thing again? Or is she just gonna remain behind Lily the whole entire time? Come on, Val, don't leave me hanging. Well, in fairness, there's still a whole lot of racing left, so plenty of time for something to happen. Well, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that didn't last as long as the previous, whatever you call it. Well, there's some issues with some cars. Artie has no, rear wing. Artemis of the Blue has no front nor rear wing to her name. Probably some crazy, situation may have happened, and, unfortunately the replay buffer is way too, far ahead to capture that moment, so lap. Race is now official. But now, Bao has to go around Sorroway's car should she want to chase after Shy Lily and repeat the running gag for a third time. After that opening mayhem, which saw, Nana's car being lost, it's been a rather clean race with hardly much in the way of overtakes. Definitely aware of what had happened, just trying to play it safe for a while and till it's time to at least push for a win. Moriko up to stop at pit lane. Artie, of course, taking a while here. I mean, come on, man! It's her new car design. Why have it scuffed all of a sudden? I mean, don't play dirty to her. She's just vying for something to happen in these IndyCar races. Al finally catches up to Shy Lily and guess what happens? Mayhem involving Shy Lily losing her engine cover and rear wing. Just like that. Well, they both are now missing their front wings, and of course you would expect to see Bao hit next, as Lisa goes to third, Lily Hopkins goes to second, and all this mess between Bao and Shy Lily, the two whales, has ended up for just about naught. Both making whales of themselves. Punch! Toyotop's still leading. Lily Hop's wanting to grab a sixth win. Excuse me. But still a few seconds behind the race leader. Oh, look at that. Lisa is pursuing Lily Hops. The former Soon Dream member he and other former members of that group celebrating their second anniversary, I believe, second anniversary. Would be really nice for Lisa to grab a podium finish here. Oh, now these two are doing the one car halfway up the other gimmick that both Bao and Shy Lily have done earlier in the race. There, that's more like it. This is how you overtake. This is how you overtake. Lisa to P2. For the time being. Lily Hops wanting to leapfrog Lisa, of course, because froggy theme. Meanwhile, Tom has basically led for just about the entirety of the race. As now Troneko does exit pit lane. Duopatra has overtaken Lily for a potential podium spot. So gotta keep an eye on these three. Lisa trying to remain clear of Patra. Lily Hops is starting to lose a bit of ground. I don't know how much push to pass there is left. 10 to go for Toboso Kuroi, looking for her third IndyCar win, which would be on ovals, all on ovals, much like Delu's 4 wins, which are all on ovals. I don't see much in the way of, I don't see Tom having much in the way of being stopped, because, yeah, so much in the way of clearance. We lost a car. Milky Queen has gone into the void. Just completely lost it, and that ends her race. Oh, unlucky. The Milk's race has become spoiled. Top still leading. Laps are dwindling down here. Patra still a few car lengths behind Lisa. Wanted to make a move on Lisa. Come on, you still have a push to pass. You had an opportunity to overtake Lisa, but you had to stop just behind her and remain where you are. rFactor AI, ladies and gentlemen. Down to 5 for Tom. Lisa still trying to remain clear of Patra. Lily Hop's too far away from those top 3. 4 to go. Will Patra eventually make a move on Lisa? I mean, today? Man, these cars sure like to wobble from side to side. Just after those turns. Taba's good, Taba's good, Taba's good, Taba's good still. Leaflet has jumped to 4th now. So, I would assume that's Leaflet basically giving up. Running out of race here. White flag is gonna wave for Toboso Kuroi. Basically has dominated the whole entire race, just no one challenging her as far as things have been concerned here. After that opening wreck, race has been mostly clean, and Tab has basically took advantage of that to stay ahead the whole entire time. One more turn for her, and that's gonna do it. Toboso Kuroi, your race winner here in Rockingham. Congratulations. 3rd IndyCar win. Continuing a very good performance in ovals. Lisa able to keep ahead of Patra to take P2. So your top 3 are Tab, Chevy, Lisa, Chevy, Patra, Honda. Down, and Mero, of course, wants to stop just shy of start finish. Just delaying the finish somewhat. Milky Queen, there's just no damn way she's gonna make it back, because she's dropped into the void. That's the race. Only 6 cars finished all 42 laps. So what happened in that race certainly happened. Okay. Seems like the AI needs more stock SUCCC given how much snap oversteer they're getting. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that, but that's an interesting comment right there. Kiki's alright, finished 19th. And with a yeah, even on 100% damage with that crazy stuff happening in like lap 2 or whatever, we still only got like 2 DNFs. Tanya finishing 8 down. Okay. There's the points thingy. All looks good. Give Shy Lily a bonus point. Your oval classification as it stands, well, 2 absences for Delu, annoyingly. That she still leads to classification. 107 points to Matsuo Meru's 96, Patra third, 90, and DM 86, and 2 drivers in 70, and that's Tob and Healthy. For some strange reason, we have a new overall points leader. $128 points for Miori Celesta. Suapatra second, 124. Delutaya drops to third. The 2 consecutive absences, 123. Harry 1010 fourth, 117, and Numi fifth with 116. Yeah, Miori consistently good here. I'm seeing in the comments one of the races ever. Of course it was. Oh man, one of the races ever. Let's go to Australia. Oh yeah, the medal counts. I gotta update them. Tobby, Tob. Chica Lisa. And Suapatra. Wherever she is. There you are. Let's see. Tob, Lisa, Patra. As we head to Surfer's Paradise. This is gonna be a 13-lap race. The Gold Coast of Australia. 80% damage we're gonna go for, I guess. And this hosted part in IndieCar racing for quite a while. It's a 20-turn, 2.778 mile, 4.47 kilometer street track in Surfer's Paradise in Queensland, where apparently the Bluey animated series takes place. This is how a lap is. You just go around the barriers. There's just so many left-right barriers that you have to go around, and yeah, this is not this is not an easy street circuit to race at, fellas. Left-hand turns and go into the other side of the track, the more speedy section. this part of the track is very important. You have to go around, mind your speed. But this other section is where many an accident has taken place in races here in the VTRP. Right here. You just go around and around and around and don't make a mistake. Don't hit the barriers. Because, yeah, you can easily lose yourself there. A few more turns and don't be distracted by the sights and sounds of this track. Just gotta race there. You're certainly not guaranteed to find Bluey or her family in the grandstands or bringing the call to command, but it probably would be nice if they did. OBS is showing green still. All settings look fine, I guess. Let's just see what happens here. Of course, you gotta say that there will be blood when I do a bit of a mention of a preschool animated kids show. I mean, come on. I see no point with these rerolls. I mean, 10-10 is in the top 10 in the points standings. Tanya misses out on the cut. Himari, Lily, Iami, and Danny. Oh, look at that. Numi in pole for this race. Won the last straight race at Vancouver. Finds yourself pole for Surfer's Paradise. Starting alongside is Vienna, who still has yet to score her first IndyCar win. Lorico and Meru are in row 2. May and Uno, row 3. And then we have Neko, Patra, Milky. Nina, Lisa, Hardy. Point leader! Miori Celesta. Kiki and Leaflet. Ten, Healthy and Shadow. Ami, Pochi, and Rurudo. Natsume, Bao, and Nana. Yam, Catania, Bowie. And finally, Saraway, Delutaya, and Tricky. Finally, Delu shows up for a race today. Man, it's about time that Delu pops up for a race, and this 13-lap race at Surfer's Paradise in Bluey Land. Come on. Come on. Okay. Almost at the halfway point of this series. Let's see how this race goes. Numi at pole Vienna, starting alongside. Remember, at least 10 cars must be good in order to allow for the formation lap to continue, otherwise we're forced to reset. Well, that's certainly more than 10, so pace lap will continue. Luckily, everyone is unstuck-ish. Around these last few turns, and then we should be set to begin. Front row, Numi and Vienna. The car will pull in, and we'll be set to go. 13 laps, 80% damage. Round 6 at Surfers Paradise in Queensland, Australia. Here we go. Okay, TV ticker does work. Had I would be forced to restart the race due to not a good pace lap, then the TV ticker certainly wouldn't work. It's been one of these series for Ami. I mean, just so many things been happening. This is just pretty darn sad. Well, at least she has her rear wing. Tricky doesn't. Saraway doesn't. Oh great! They gotta go around this section for the first time. Plunge yourself tight, fellas. Things are certainly going to happen. Let's see how they fare here. Oh man, this is so brutal. I can't watch. They're going to slam into the barriers, I'm pretty sure. Okay, 10 minutes through, fine. For at least this opening lap. Exhale for the time being. And then they're going to do it all again for 12 more laps. Akama Nimine leads, Matsumeru second, Vienna third. Most everyone is sort of fine early on. Don't screw things up. Of course, there are several cars having to pit. A lot of cars pitting, oh my goodness. "20 are staying out, 10 are in pit lane." That's a full 1/3 of cars pitting after this, just the one lap of 13 here. This episode of IndieCar is called Street Racing. Holy cow, I can't believe most everyone made it through. They were just behind Numi. They're really dominant in lights back in July. Oh, she's still third. Vienna has passed Numi and Meru to go into the lead. Might it be this race in which she finally gets her first win? Far down. No, it isn't. No, she isn't down. Yeah, I'm just had trouble on that turn. Just lost grip. And these are supposed to be the sticker red tires, which should have more grip than the default black wall tires. Careful, man, and especially on this section in which we've seen many accidents in previous series, including Formula Hollow a long time ago. As I was saying about Meru, highly dominant back in July's first Indy Lights series, and then won 2 races in her rookie series in Series 10 in the top IndieCar division. She's looking for a 3rd IndieCar race win here. One on an oval, one on a road course. Maybe a street circuit. So far, she's doing fine. No one has been lost as of yet. If we lost to front and rear wings, but no loss of wheels. First few cars are okay. Nina's okay. Iki likewise. Milky. And so are these cars. Top 3 relatively close to each other. Meru leading by almost 2.5 seconds. Oh great, there's a lapped car in the way. That will certainly impede Numi's progress. And that ill-advised mistake by Numi will impede her progress even further. Healthy, just letting these two get passed by her, because she's been through enough torture as it is. Vienna back to second for the time being, because I'd expect Numi to pit after this lap. Meru, still doing fine. The IndyCar sophomore. Certainly having good experience here. Yeah. still a relative newcomer in indie VTuber open wheel racing, but already she's driving like she deserves to be among the best. Unsurprisingly, Numi is pitting. So the Honda of Watagashi Uno will move up to a provisional podium spot. Ooh, a bit of oversteer by Meru. Luckily she didn't make contact with barrier. And she's still a wee bit ahead of Vienna. Ricky's 2 down. 2 laps down. 22 are on the lead lap. Meru's good. Vienna, likewise. Uno, yep. Kiyomi Pyeonpyeon, Kiki Pyeonpyeon nowadays. Kiki in the top 5 here, very good. And Nina as well. Oh, that's a mistake by Maya. So expect her to go into pit lane. Maya not having a good series. She's one of the bottom dwellers, if not the bottom dweller so far here this November. Championship points leader Miori Celesta doing quite fine. Race will be official after this lap. Nina to 4th as Kiki has dropped a couple spots, but still doing okay. She's still in the top 10, at least. Around this very tricky section again. Oh, no. Ugh. Well, there goes Vienna's chances of getting a race win today. Damn, why you gotta do that to her? Come on, man. Come on, man! Well, Bears lead's going to extend a bit more here as we reach the official point. Watagashi Uno now 2nd. I expect Vienna's going to be in pit lane for quite a long while, as there's going to be a whole lot of pairs to make here. Well, 10-10 has a slight bent rear wing, but no front wing. Ooh. Typical IndieCar street racing shenanigans. Hey, look, Kiki is back in the top 5. Well, there's a plus for some of you fans of her. As Saraway goes, all willy-nilly and loses it. Let's look at the replay. Let's look at the replay. touches Nina and finds herself having lost her rear wing. So that might as well be an entry to pit lane for her. 5 to go for Matsuo Meru. Nina Saltame still with an intact car. Into P3. Ooh, bit shaky by Uno. Alright, 10-10 is 2 down because of course she is. Oh, the stress of street racing. You never know what will happen as Meru goes almost a complete 180 degrees! Oh, man! Real development here! Meru has lost it all of a sudden. Seriously, Meru. 10-10 has her front wing restored in pit lane, and you just have to shear it back off again. And I don't know what it will be with Uno. She has no front wing. She's staying out. She's going into the lead with 4 to go. Nina has an intact car. Ten is staying out because I mean she is way behind others in the standings for this race at least. Milky Queen is currently 3rd. Never mind, Kitania is 3rd. Kitania has passed Milky Queen for a provisional podium position. Or a triple P. Yeah, well that's a terrible acronym. Triple P. PPP, provisional podium position. Lap. Uno's good. Nina's good. Ditto Kitania. And Milky Queen and Louie. Oh man. Kiki is outside of the top 5. 9th, okay. 9th at least. And Uno, of course, is pitting. Which means Nina will take the lead with 3 to go. Nina Saltame with her adorable new look. With her new lore. For a while she was a magical girl, for a while she was 3D, and nowadays she's basically turned younger for some reason. Well, Delutaya says, fuck your chances at winning, apparently. So that's probably a race lost all of a sudden. Kitania has an intact car, so I expect her to move up to the lead. And Catania hasn't won a race in quite a while, so for her to get back into victory lane would be really good for her. And her partner in crime, Nectarina, is currently second. One spot behind. Provisionally second, because... Oh shit, look at that. Nina has dropped out of the race. Aww. I believe she's basically in pain. Producer Tears wants to hug her teddy bear and all this. Are you kidding me, Catania? Have they run out of fuel? Oh man, cars are running out of fuel. Cars are running out of fuel. I don't even know what's going on with this race anymore, ladies and gentlemen. If you think the Rockingham race is the race of all time, then you haven't seen what's been going on here at Surfers. Well, we have Artemis of the Blue leading. But might she run out of fuel? I mean, there's like 1.5 laps left here. So many cars try to run out of fuel and then collide with each other, and then I don't know what to do with myself anymore. Fuel. Laps down, laps down, laps down. Holy cow. .916 second lead here. Strange to see fuel strategy come into play in a racing simulator like rFactor 1. But that's apparently how life works sometimes. Uno's starting to catch up to Artie. Kiki in her hometown race going to second as Artie enters pit lane. Certainly a few seconds behind Uno, but look at that. Kiki, racing in Australia, finding herself a second with 1 to go. Uno leading here. Milky, her car tank still full of milk. Just a wee bit ahead of Uwe for P3. Watagashi Uno trying to peel away. Does make it through okay on this chicane. Kiki, same for her. For a moment I thought Uno was gonna run out of fuel, but no, she's still driving. On to the front stretch. And Watagashi Uno wins this crazy race here at Surfers Paradise. Kiki second in her home country race. And Chiguri Ui makes the podium. Uno, Kiki, and Ui in all Honda top 3. For Uno, that's gonna be her third win. Kiki, very lucky to have a podium finish. What a race in her return series. And Uwe, quite impressive from a start of 27th into the podium for the first time in quite a while. She's a road course expert. She's certainly also doing quite well here in the street races, as we see Lisa make a mistake, but it's the end of the race anyway. But this race will go to Watagashi Uno. A very fine performance in these in this very nice Queensland street circuit. Only 2 DNFs, that's for fuel, oddly enough. Otherwise, a cleanish race. Waiting for Pochi Mama to finish here, and then we can look at the points. Okay. So your top 3 here: Uno, Kiki, Uwe. And the points will be locked in. Numi, who started off at pole, will finish 7th. 8th, actually. Artie finishes 7th. Numi finishes 8th. Let's see. I mean, how many cars finished on the lead lap? 14. Not an easy circuit to race at, ladies and gentlemen. Ten, 25th, not the worst result in the world. I mean, yeah, it's one of those series for her. Ah, man, poor Nina. Gotta feel pretty bad for her. Just was about to win, but just fuel issues were an issue. All right, let's look at the points and see how the standings have been affected after this rather crazy race. Very good. Very good. Bonus point for Akama Nimone, wherever she is. Okay. So the Road and Street classification is still led by Numi. 133 points, 33 ahead of Mio with her 100 points. Kiki to third in that classification, 82. Just 1 point clear of Uno. Tricky Wee and Natroneko both on 75. Mior Celesta still leads overall. 17 ahead of Numi. Delu is third, 133. Patra fourth, 130. Kiki is still in the top 5, 126. And that's just basically your top 5. I'll post a full top 10 really soon and other stuff. But, there's a Google Doc, there's a Google Sheets in the description so you can see how things are going. But the current leader in the championship at the halfway point is Miori Celesta. So that's it. So we're going to wrap up here. Tomorrow we'll have races at Dover, Houston, and USA International, 2 short ovals and yet another street circuit. So that's rounds 7 through 9 in IndyCar's 11th series. Stream starting again at 10 a.m. Eastern. So be sure to tune into that to see how Indy racers do here. So thanks again for watching today's races. Quite a fun International Series day here in IndyCar. Can't wait to see what happens here. So I'm going to see how it is with the controversy surrounding the Michigan football team and their coach Jim Harbaugh. But in the meantime, have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern for the start of the second half of this IndyCar 11th Series Championship. Alright everyone, take care everyone, thanks for watching, see you tomorrow. Dag.